That was CHROMAKOPIA by Tyler Creator.
Yeah, Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, checked all the boxes. I think we hit it on the head with the Cherry Bomb comparison. This was not a concept album in a traditional sense in any way. He just seemed like he had a lot of shit that he wanted to say, and he talked about it. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful production. Some of his best work. I think that it's so interesting because ever since Flower Boy, he's been more in the mainstream eye. He obviously he's never had more eyes on him than he does right now. And you kind of talked about it with the chords and things like that, how he held himself back a little bit more than he typically does. But I think it did make a little bit more palatable music while he was still able to be weird on some parts, talk about what he wanted to talk about. This was the perfect album for where he's at in his career right now, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Huge day for mysterious music.
For sure.
Huge day.
Huge day for mysterious music.
It sounded great. He is so impressive because he's truly formless when he makes music. You know what I mean? I love how surprising different elements come in. You know what I mean? It's always an experience doing a first listen or a second or a third because he truly just like abandons traditional structure and does whatever the fuck he wants, 10-minute synth solo outro, whatever the fuck he wants, and it works for him. It sounds really, really great. I love all the perspectives on this album. Like, I like how you talked about kind of like owning your flaws and like, wearing them, you know what I mean? Because that's kind of what this was. Like, he never pretended to be perfect or pretended to be better than anyone. I think it really was exemplified on the track where he was kind of criticizing everyone and the last verse was all about him. And he just dissed himself. And I'm like, that is such a cool way if you're going to critique culture, critique people, to also critique yourself.
100%.
He's so real.
Very unapologetic, too. I actually honestly think a lot of the stuff and perspectives I got from him, I kind of see in you a little bit. Because I think you're a little bit older than us. You're a little bit more mature than us. Like, you can't change and bend for everybody. You know what I mean? You at a certain point in your life are going to think about things the way you think about things and like be who you are. And you do have to kind of stand in that and own that. I think that's a really, it's a dope thing that I think like I'm starting to understand as I get older. Like I don't have to kind of, I'm still trying to like understand myself and figure it out. But once you do, it's like, you got to stand in that full force.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's funny that you said that because I damn near agreed with everything he was saying on this project. You know what I mean? And I always have respected Tyler for his stance and like, not bending for anybody. But I think, again, we talk about him being 33. We talk about him getting older. I think as a storyteller, he's always been a master. But this is the most fine-tuned storytelling I've heard from him. Just when it comes to like his relationship with his dad, with his mom, with women, with men, whatever. Like, I feel like he's really just living in his truth right now. And I really like the story, how he transitioned from the one where he was talking about, almost having a kid to, I'm outside right now. I'm picking up this girl, whatever. Like, I don't know. I thought it was really fire. The only thing that is confusing me still is the world that he's building with the visuals. I think that if I know Tyler, he's going to continue building it where it makes sense. I just don't get it yet, except for the Mask Off song with like the mask in CHROMAKOPIA. But I don't know. I don't really get the militaristic style that he's going for right now. But the music is fire. And the instrumentation's fire. The storytelling's fire. I love this album.
I don't think we've got the full picture yet.
I don't think so either.
I think there's going to be some more things that he unpacks in this. But like, I do think that maybe like if I'm like reaching a little bit, maybe like he's trying to show people that like this is the exterior that people try to kind of like put on for the rest of the world. Very militaristic, fall in line. He has the mask on in all the visuals. Yeah. He never took the mask off. And he's like, that's what people are trying. That's how people move through the world, Yeah. But there's so much more. There's so much going on behind that mask. I want to see this live. I think there's going to be a couple songs that are crazy. Love the feature selection on this. I think having all like the big or some of the biggest women rapping right now was a really, really dope idea from Tyler. I think he utilized them all great. Obviously, the Wayne verse is crazy. The singers were used beautifully. I do want to get you guys' thoughts on it coming out on a Monday now that we have the project.
Yeah, great. I think it's a great move. I think if we didn't do this, because it was a little inconvenient for us as people that film reaction videos to get up together on a Monday morning early and film this video. But for a normal consumer, yeah, I'd way prefer this. listen to it on my way to school, listen to it on the way back, enjoy it throughout the week. Because the weekend does seem like a hard time to digest new music if you don't get a lot of time to yourself.
I chopped shit about this with my friend this morning, Jack, because
You talked to
it is
Jack
like-
this morning?
He texted me. He loves the game, bro. He's like, I'm watching y'all niggas.
Yeah.
But it is like on my weekend, and I think you're the same. Even if I get it on a Friday night, you know what I mean? I'm gonna listen to it whenever I have free time on the weekend. Like I have more free time to listen on the weekend, you know, whether it is cleaning, you know, doing catch up work and shit like that, going to the gym and things like that. But I do think I might be more busy during the week to where maybe I don't have my headphones on, you know?
Really?
So I don't know. I'm gonna see how it plays this week, you know, but it's just something that I thought about. Cause I think I've automatically been very like, oh, this is a dope idea. But in practice, I don't know.
I don't know,
I'm
bro.
interested.
Just so one thing I've learned from work is that consumption of everything goes down on the weekend, whether it comes to like social media or streaming. Like people just don't engage as much on the weekends. Like it's a thing. So I don't know exactly why it is. I would assume it's because people have plans and they're living their lives. And I think Tyler even spoke to it. It's like he wants people to be able to like live with it, not passively hear it when going to a party or like getting ready to go do something else, you know?
Yeah, it's like the weekend there's so much consuming with other people. You don't want to put on that new shit when you're playing for other people because you're
That's
going to play
true.
shit that's tested. I think there's more alone time structured into a weekly schedule, at least for me. You know what I mean? Where I can listen to this alone. But I'm into it. I think it's cool. He continues to innovate.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the fuck out of this, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yup.
Catch y'all on next one. Peace.
Peace.